So we've made it out here to the camp out here. Tonight is Wednesday night, and it's about 4:30 or so. So the guys just started riding, and one of our little youth riders didn't even make it very far from the camp, and he lost his shifter on the little RM85 shifter. So a couple of us are out here walking around trying to find it, and Brandon and Kyla will be coming by here in a little bit. And so anyway, we've been searching for this thing for a while. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack out here, but we're trying to attempt to find it so he can ride this thing. There's a couple more options at the camp down there that he could ride, but they just got this motor together, and he's really wanting to ride this thing and test this thing. So but anyway, we're out here trying to find a shifter. So a shifter for him to shift gears. He's lost it somewhere in this general area, and so we're out here trying to find it. So I'm gonna get some footage of Brandon, and then Brandon also came back and give me this. This is the GoPro that was mounted on the front of the Can-Am. Obviously you can see that the sticky, I did put this little lift thing on there to lift it up about a 1/2 inch, and Brandon said it just wobbled around. So anyway, can't do that. It's got to be mounted a little closer to it so it doesn't move around on us, and it basically just broke it off. So he was able to find it for me. So I do have a little insert on Kyla's four-wheeler, and we are going to try to get some footage of Kyla riding today. So I'm going to put this GoPro 10 onto Kyla's four-wheeler when she comes by here. They have not yet made a lap, so these kids just started riding literally 10 minutes ago. So whenever they come by here, I'll stop Kyla and put the GoPro on Kyla, and then I'll have to go to my truck and see if I've got another mount so I can put it on Brandon. But otherwise, won't be able to see no footage of Brandon during the lap today. I was really interested in seeing some of that, but probably not going to happen, being that I don't have another mount. But anyway, we'll put you down here, and we're going to see if we can get Kyla as she's coming by, and Brandon, and hopefully we can find this shifter. So we're going to keep looking. Get out of the way here. Oh, anyway, we got a low rider here coming through here. Okay. All right, so I've got no video. We have been wrenching ever since we've been here on mini quads. We had Brandon. So we first got here, immediately one of our little riders had the shifter come off. Here he comes right here. No, this is a two-stroke here, or a mini quad. All right, so what happened is we were wrenching a little bit, and then Brandon, I didn't get no video of it, but Brandon on the 850, the yellow 850 that we just put the front diff in, he had a left rear wheel bearing go out. So he didn't make about a lap. He come in, so he rode the pink 850. I say pink and yellow. All right, so he rode that four-wheeler for a little over an hour, and I didn't get any video. I was down at the camp wrenching on things. And then so anyway, what we're doing now is so he ran that a little over an hour, come in. He's pretty much done, because part of our program here is we have mini quad kids, so we are here to help them, not just for Brandon and Kyla to ride. So we have a mini. So Brandon's getting a little area here cut out here before it gets dark, and he's going to work with him on some braking. There are actually two of them over there, on some braking and cornering and that kind of stuff. So Brandon's just running back and forth just to try to get here's another one coming right here. All right, so listen, go over there. Brandon's going to teach you guys stuff. Go over there and listen to what he's telling you right now. Yeah, and you're going to follow John and Landis. Go over there and talk to him. He's going to show you. So this is Cullen Lay here. So he was turning laps on the big track out there. So Brandon wants to take them aside before it gets really pitch black dark here, and teach them some cornering and some techniques and that kind of stuff, leaning and that kind of stuff. So instead of just coming out here putting hours upon hours on their four-wheelers, Going to do a little bit of a training session here. So it is really bad rutted out here. I'm not sure if the video does anything justice here, but it's really bad rutted. So Brandon's just going to teach them some braking techniques, some crossovers, and squaring corners, and that kind of stuff. So he's going to try to teach them a little bit of that. You know, try to utilize some of the time with the kids. I'm thinking what's happening is I think he's going to put them behind him, and he's going to show them what he has laid out. All right then, so I'm gonna go back up here. Kyla's up here. Kyla did practice too on the new motor. New motor ran very well. In fact, it's over here, and she also done a little over an hour. So they're both pretty much done for today. But Kyla still lost some rear brakes, and we got to work on that a little bit. We think we know what the problem is. The rotor is hitting the rotor guard, and what's happening is it's just heating everything up. Along with we need to change the fluid. So here we go. A little bit dusty out here. So here's Kyla. Kyla, your four-wheeler ran really well. We gotta get this brake issue fixed. Although you did get some ride time in.
Oh, yep, I did.
Yeah, and the four-wheeler ran really well. The new engine.
Oh my gosh, the power! I come out of a corner, the whole thing stands up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
That other motor was tired.
Yeah, I didn't realize how tired it was until you get this one.
Now keep in mind, this has a stock piston, stock cylinder. The other one had a compression piston.
Yeah.
So that's how exhausted the other engine was. But you got a good workout.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel really good.
So anyway, we got him coming back here. So not sure what Brandon's going to do here. Looks like he just wants the kids to run his loop. This is Brandon here. He'll probably get off and want to teach them and help them a little bit, but they'll learn a lot just by doing some of the little things instead of just coming out here and just putting hours and hours upon the four-wheeler. It's important that we learn also, so we learn some techniques on braking and cornering and all that stuff. And most of the time these kids won't listen to their parents, and I ran into that too. But they'll listen to someone else. They look up to Brandon and Kyla, and so anyway, they'll listen, but they won't listen to the parents. So and out here at the camp, we don't do any racing out here. This place is not designed to race, and we will not put up with that. We come out here, and it's a huge hunting camp on the backside here, but we don't let any of the kids race. We don't want to compare lap times. We could care less about any of that. We're out here to train and learn, and that's what it's about. So but all of our kids are really humble, and but they just enjoy coming out here, and then when they're all done, they all play together over there. So here they come back here again. Looks like Brandon's going to be stopping them, and maybe he sees something that he doesn't like, and he'll probably tell them that he wants them to do something a little different. It looks like he just probably let them have 3 or 4 laps just to get warmed up, but this is where the training comes involved. You tell each and every one of them what you think they might be doing wrong and what they could do better, and let them go again as he's watching them, and then he'll more than likely stop them again. That's John. He's on a Yamaha Raptor 125 there. As you can see, he's talking to, this is a 250 rider. This is Landis Pollard. And the little rider behind her is this is Cullen Lay. He's on a little DRR 90. Let me go see if I can break this limb. This limb is no good right here. Of course, in here they come back here. All right, now keep in mind something. What's happening here? Let me see if I can get this out of the way. So what happens here is Brandon is specifically working on that area over there. All he's utilizing this right here for is just to make the loop, okay? So the kids are not going to be coming through here wide open or full blast or whatever. Merely all they're doing here is just coming back around to loop back around to whatever. So he's working on something over there, and having the kids just make a loop back. This is not part of the track, and we don't want this to be part of the track. This is merely he just butts it down the palmettos for them to come over here. I am sure that he's teaching them cornering or leaning or something like that. And so our specific goal over here is to you can see there's some S corners here, so here we go. I gotta get out of the way. There you go. He's leaning really good. The body English was very good, and that's more than likely what he's teaching them. You know, when you come through the sand here, the quads they tend not to turn very good, and because it's so sandy. There you go. Yeah, so Cullen did very good too. He's leaning off to the side. John could be sitting a little bit too far to the back, looks like to me. And Brandon's telling him exactly that. You got to get up on the gas tank. You can't be that far. You can't be sitting that far back. That's what he's doing. He's working on this little corner here. So, but anyway, what I was saying before, that the kids look up to Brandon and Kyla and they'll listen to him. And then the other thing is Brandon sometime will show them on his four-wheeler what he's telling them or what he's talking about. And I didn't get all the video of them when I first got here. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get on the other side there, but I don't want to get in front and get ran over. But in the video here, this is a GoPro 10 that I'm using. It looks like daylight, but kid you not, it's almost dark out here. These GoPro 10s, I'm really liking them. Unfortunately, I don't know if I've already said it, Brandon had a GoPro 10 attached to the ATV, and I actually got smart, I thought, and I put a riser on it, and the darn weight of the GoPro 10 broke it off. So anyway, that didn't work, so I will not have any footage of Brandon or Kyla. No, I'm sorry, I do have a little bit of Kyla maybe, but where we placed the GoPro 10 at on her four-wheeler, it was sort of sideways, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Yeah, it pulled the, I had that little, I put that riser on there because I felt like it would, and that way we miss all this. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess the further you bring it up, the more weight that it had. Right. So now this is how I mounted it on Brandon's during the race the other day, and it was fine. So it's probably fine. lot better. It looks like they're really doing good. I'm gonna try to walk down here in the woods and see if I can get a little bit different angle. But you talk about some Florida woods down here, man. This is these woods are amazing down here. This piece of property. This piece of property down here is absolutely amazing. The Yamaha Raptor 250, Miss Pollard's on. She's done very well. She just started racing about a year ago, I would say, and has done very well. And had a 3rd place finish here not too long ago. This is Cullen Lay here. You know, something I'll tell you about, you know, we have, I think we counted up, there's like 9 or 10 kids that's in our team. And listen to me, these kids are important, okay? And they dig just as hard as Brandon digs. Brandon's a pro racer, but these kids take it just as serious as Brandon does. And they work their butts off. That's all they do is think about racing. You know, so it's serious for them too. You guys that's got kids, you'll understand what I'm saying. Trying to stay out of the way. But anyway, listen, these kids, they love this sport, okay? And they certainly take it very, very serious, and they want to ride every day if we'd let them, every day. And so anyway, it's certainly important. Keeps them out of trouble, makes them humble, and you know, all the money that my wife and I have spent for racing, I'd spend it again. I wouldn't bat an eye about spending it again, because you know, it's not about the money. It's about the memories that you create and the legacies. And we're never promised tomorrow. And but I remember when Brandon was on a little 90 and a little 50, started out on a 50 and on a 90. The kid wanted to ride every day, and he was like a sponge. He soaked up everything. He certainly soaked up everything, you could tell him. And whenever he'd get around a pro racer, Taylor Kaiser was one of his favorites. He was from Florida back about 10 years ago, and Brandon would have sit and listened to him, unbelievable, like I've never seen him listen before. And you could tell that he dug it, okay? And everything that Taylor told him and was telling him, Brandon would take that to heart, okay? Because that's his hero. And I would go out and work with Brandon. It wasn't the same. I wasn't a pro racer, you know, I was merely a dad. I could see some of the stuff that he was doing, but it wasn't, it was not the same. So, and it's no different with these kids here. So that's the reason why we are out here, and Brandon and Kyla's out here with these kids, because they take everything they say and they try to apply it to their riding, okay? And sometimes us parents, we get a little bit overboard sometimes, because of, you know, because we tell the kids something they don't think well, they didn't listen. Well, don't get aggravated with them. Give them some time, okay? And it's important to have somebody else maybe help them, because they will listen to them a little differently than what they listen to you as a parent. So here comes John Jackson. There you go. John Hancock there, and his brother's Jackson. He's on the little RM85, and he is somewhere else, and I think they're doing some training too. Night. It is getting dark. And there's more than likely ghosts out here and everything else. Okay, so we're gonna head back up here. I'm not sure how much more they're gonna do here, but it's certainly getting dark. I don't know if you could tell on the GoPro or not, but there you go. All right, to me it looks like they sped up. Okay, it looks like they're doing it good. They're doing good. Just a few minutes that you know, they've been doing this little loop here probably the last 45 minutes, an hour maybe. And looks to me like they're leaning and they're standing up, they're getting their butt off the seat and they're riding it. So here we go. Here's the straightaway here. There we go. So anyway, we're gonna get back up here. Oh, here comes another one. They're just doing a little small loop here. I'll try to get back up here and see where Brandon and Kyla's at, and see if they're working on anything else. But we gotta bring the skid steers out here and do a little bit of grooming. We don't mind it. A little rough. We just don't want to tear our quads up, and I'm gonna tell you, the ruts. I'm gonna ask Brandon what the big track's like out there. But anyway, I want to do a little bit of grooming and try not to let the berms get built way up. Okay, so like I told you before, we don't care about speed out here. Okay, so we want to come out here and just train, and don't want to tear a piece of property up either. So we want to try to take care of that and keep it in good shape. So here we go. So it looks like Brandon's backed them up over here and he's working on this little corner here. But I know you can't see that rut. That rut's about 1.5 foot deep, 18 inches easy. See all the palmetto roots that's been thrown up here. This is Brandon here, and Cullen, not sure if he's out of fuel or this is his dad talking to him here.
I think we're done.
Pretty much done?
Good. It's a little bit dark.
It is dark. So I was telling the viewers on the GoPro, I mean, I don't even know how they see. I don't even know how they see. So the heck with you, I'm gonna do another lap. So you ready to head back to camp, Brandon?
Yep.
All right then.